And we begin the show with that news coming in from Ranchi's Cricket Stadium. Virat Kohli extended his 50-over international dominance with a record-breaking 52nd one-day international century against South Africa in the first match at the JSCA International Stadium in Ranchi a short while ago. Kohli cantered to his century in only 102 deliveries, bringing down a heap of records. Kohli's 52nd ODI century, a first in the format since his unbeaten 100 against Pakistan in 2025 Champions Trophy, also took him past Sachin Tendulkar for most centuries in a single international format, who had struck 51 test centuries in his career. Akash Biswas from Cricket Next is joining me. Akash, just put this into perspective. The kind of fist punching, the kind of celebration that we saw from Virat Kohli, this was not just another milestone for him. This was not just another century. What makes this so much more special for King Kohli?
Yeah, absolutely. It was totally goosebumps, especially for those who have been watching this game at that JSCA Stadium in Ranchi. I mean, the crowd was enlightened by not only by Virat Kohli's century, but also a crucial 136-run partnership between him and Rohit Sharma. And as we speak of Virat Kohli, he last played in Sydney in the Australia series. There he scored 74 not out, and he just carried forward his form, scoring 135 here. Also scoring his 52nd ODI turn, surpassing Sachin Tendulkar, as you said. And also, I would like to mention that before this ODI series, before this particular match, the BCCI released a video where Virat Kohli said that whenever I have made myself available for playing for the country, I ensure that I'm 100% prepared for it. I'm 100% ready, and I'm sure that that preparedness, that readiness, he showed to the entire nation, and the way he celebrated his milestone, that, as I said, was completely goosebumps.
So has he sealed the debate as far as his availability for the next One-Day International World Cup is concerned?
Well, the debate continues because just the day before yesterday, we got to know that the BCCI officials, including the chief selector Ajit Agarkar and coach Gautam Gambhir, all of them are going to sit down with Rohit Sharma and Virat Kohli in Ahmedabad once this series is done, and they're going to discuss with two stalwarts about their future. But whenever we come to know, or whenever we come across such kind of reports that raises question mark about their future, these two guys, Rohit Sharma and Virat Kohli, they just prove themselves with their bat. So that was the case today. It's as well. Rohit Sharma scored a 50. Virat Kohli carried the momentum and then got 100. And it's pretty much clear, and we know, and we don't need to discuss or debate about this, that if they deserve or they don't for the upcoming ODI World Cup in 2027.
Also, the fans love to see Rohit and Kohli together. While we are discussing Kohli, Rohit also made his contribution. So together, the benefit of having this player, even at a time when you've come back after a drubbing in Test cricket, when the chips were down, many of the players who are common to both formats, the support staff, Rohit and Kohli together are telling the cricket fans and the cricket management what their presence means.
Absolutely. You just see...
Okay, I see. Okay, just give me a moment. I see Atul Vasan has also joined us, former cricketer. Atul, thank you so much for taking time out. I want to take that question to you that I was asking to my colleague. The manner in which Rohit and Kohli put together this run chase that India is setting up.
This is bound to happen. We have few bad days, and we're such a good team, and ecosystem is so profound that we will bounce back. And I think ODIs is something which we have we have cracked the template. But having said that, I think just the skin in the game these two players are showing, Rohit and Virat. It's not easy to just go home after a one-day series and then just let the caravan move on, and then T20s are happening, test matches are happening, and then you in your isolation, you're practicing. It's not easy, and to come back and hit the ground running is hats off to them. And this shows that class is permanent and form is temporary. But how long this is going to go on? And the question is that are they going to last till the next World Cup? I don't think so. But till the time they are delivering like this, they are enjoying. They are giving us these memories. I would love to have them as long as they want, and not put so much pressure and debate about how long they're gonna go. Just enjoy this.
I have to ask you this, Asul Vasan. Today, King Kohli, centuries also led him to break a record of his own idol. Sachin Tendulkar so far held the record of the maximum, centuries in any one format of the game. Today, Kohli has surpassed that. Now, a young fan, Amar, is just messaging me saying this just proves that Kohli is greater than Sachin. He himself has dismissed such
Oh my
speculations.
God.
But what does this really mean as far as records go? Kohli's own record go. What does this moment really mean?
Well, actually, we should actually, use this, chat as a medium to tell people that, just by records, you don't become better than somebody. Now, that means then you are better than WG Grace. But Virat Kohli, by this time, should have been at 62 hundreds, by the way. So his potency has fallen off. The way he was just chasing hundreds, that tapered off. And other players, if you compare Joe Root and other players, you should see their spectrum. So you compare to that, Kohli has done so much in the past that, when a big ship fails, it still keeps on sailing for miles and miles. But Kohli, at the kind of speed he had, he should have been at 62 hundreds.
Can you imagine this Indian cricket dressing room without Kohli?
Yes, of course. This is very, very, I think, kind of a silly question, because that is disrespecting the new players coming. Can you imagine a dressing room without Kapil Dev and Gavaskar?
Okay, so you're saying that we should just enjoy the moment, just see
Exactly.
the see the
I mean, King is dead. Long live the King. New players will come. Old players will go. We cannot reminisce about. Then I would like to see, Len Hutton and WG Grace and Polly Umrigar and Vinu Mankad. Why keep on? I want to see new players. They have done their bit. So they pass the baton, and I think we should tell players and even the fans that this is what it is. You can't just keep on clamoring on to this, this kind of romanticism about players. And, because age comes. And in spite of that, in spite of whatever has been said about Rohit, Virat Kohli's fitness has been supreme. But as I said, fitness and whatever your motivation and level is, it means nothing unless you can go back and just wait and do your, the hard yards and come back. What do you mean? After the ODIs in Australia, other players have been playing. But these two players have gone and they've just been, isolated and practicing on their own.
Right.
And just at that intensity, they've come back and performed. This is for me is the crux. And this is why I take the hats off to them.
That self motivation, that intensity, is that
No.
why? Is that why you would say the kind of celebration that we saw? There are 51 previous centuries that Virat Kohli, he has lived this moment 51 times, but today's celebration was special.
No. Basically, he also knows. At 4 years ago, he should have. He thought that he's gonna get with the same rate. He's gonna be getting those hundreds every year. But this is what cricket is. No matter how good you are, there's a time when no matter what you do, how hard you try, there is a tapering off. All evens out in the end. The law of averages. And Virat Kohli, by knowing that he was getting out, he was having poor series, but he had done so much and he was performing at the right moment. He was delivering for India and winning the matches, not getting those hundreds because people were actually just, judging him by the hundreds he was getting. Suddenly, we started to crib and we started to criticize. But then he won the World Cup for us. Then he won the big games for us. So that was more important than him getting the hundreds. I remember when I was young and, India used to lose all the matches. And we used to be very happy when India used to draw a match. And I used to take personal pride in Sunil Gavaskar's hundreds. That was it. If India used to lose, I used to say Gavaskar has got one more hundred. So I used to placate myself. So now this is what I'm equating it with. So I think we should equate it with how many matches these players are going to win for India rather than how many centuries they get.
Okay, Akash, for people who are constantly questioning Kohli's age, Rohit's age, I also saw the way he just went up those stairs after getting out. There was no sense of lack of energy, tiredness. He just went up the stairs to the dressing room and accepted congratulations from the teammates, showing that there was a lot more that he had to offer.
Absolutely, and here I would underline what Atul sir just said, that age is just a number, that we have been listening from these stalwarts as well. And what Atul sir said, that as long as they enjoy the game, as long as they are comfortable playing with the team, with the youngsters, they should go on. And it's not just about
that
this
also is
100.
wrong. No, if you're enjoying the game and comfortable, doesn't mean that you keep on playing. You have to perform. I want to enjoy. I want to be comfortable. But do I deserve to be there? No.
Yeah, absolutely. But that also performance also ensures a place in the team. But as we
Performance is
speak
the
of
only
these
thing that ensures.
celebration,
Only
yeah,
ensures your
absolutely. And
performance.
as we
If you
speak,
have to pull your weight. You have to compete with these youngsters. It's not easy, and these guys have been, these youngsters, these upstarts are nipping at the heels, and to just compete with them and do better than them, because at this age they cannot even afford to do similar to them, because they have to do much better than the younger players to survive.
Atul Vasan, the scoreboard today will tell you that, irrespective of their age, irrespective of their background, they're no less than anybody. In fact, he's the top scorer in the team today.
Well, today is one swallow does not make a summer, but they have been. Rohit played well. Virat also got a couple of good scores in Australia, so they are doing the job. But now the time for the selectors is saying that do we invest more into them? How long? And they have to sit and talk with them, because every country makes a team from World Cup to World Cup. So I
No,
think
but
this is
Atul
the time.
Vasan, even if the players are in top form, even if they are the best performers in your team, will you let them go simply because their age clock is ticking?
No, no, not really. So I think, but exit plan has to be clear. We should not let them go. They are also such, players of gravitas. They also know what their legacy is. They know they're not the guys who are gonna be going ranting and raving. They know that they can deliver, but they also know that they have to be very clear in the next timeline. How long we're going to play? Can we survive just playing one days? Because India is going to be making a team for the next World Cup, getting ready, and that's a process. Because once you reach the World Cup, each player should have played 50, 60 matches. If they carry on playing like that, but if they want to carry on and they think they can carry on, please do that. But that has to be clear to the whole ecosystem that these players are ready to invest, and they are the way they're going. What, God forbid, what happens closer to the World Cup? They decide to go all the way, and they start to fail. What's going to happen then? So you always have a kind of a ready for the curveball.
No, but like you said, form, can come and go, but class is permanent. But I do also want to ask you this, that, the way Virat Kohli's innings was paced out today, the way he got that century plan, I mean, it looked like vintage Kohli, not a moment of doubt as to what really was going through his cricketing brain.
But somebody who's got hundreds, I mean, close to that, think he's got a sense of a homing pigeon, like Gavaskar or Tendulkar. Once they get to 30, 40, they know how they're going to get to 100. Their players have got this innate, intrinsic, God-gifted sense of reaching that milestone. And, fortunately, unfortunately, or it is in the nature of the beast of cricket that we get so hyped up about these milestones. 99 runs is good enough as 100 also, because it goes to, aid the team to win the game. But in cricket culture, you feel that you have arrived once you get the triple figure mark, and 99 is not good enough.
Okay. Akash Biswas, as a news hound, did you closely watch when Gambhir and Kohli met in the dressing room?
yeah, absolutely, because it was all over the broadcast, and more than that, because the Ranchi crowd is so much pumped up to see Virat Kohli, and how would a coach would stay quiet when two of his senior players in the team are performing like this. So that is what that we saw, and what I was saying is, as we speak of the celebrations, he celebrated his milestones, he roared loud, and just wait for the second innings when the bowlers start taking wickets, he will celebrate even harder than the bowlers who are going to take those
and also
wickets.
Perhaps entertain the crowd. I mean, the best thing about Virat Kohli is that he keeps the crowd involved and pepped up. We are looking forward to that part of the innings as well. Akash,
the way you guys are demanding, I hope you don't ask him to make the dinner also.
Fans, Atul Vasan, fans ka always dil mange more. But thank you so much for joining us. Thanks also to Akash Biswas, a colleague from Cricket Next. We will keep our focus on that India-South Africa match, but for now, slipping into a very quick break. When we come back, we'll tell you about the latest in Delhi Police's investigation as far as terror module is concerned.
Make informed decisions with comprehensive analysis on the go.
Strengthen your portfolio with real-time market updates on the go. Create effective strategies with insightful expert opinions on the go.
Grow on the go with CNBC TV 18. Now streaming live 24/7 on YouTube.
Hey, thank you for watching this on CNBC TV 18. Hope you liked it. For more such interesting news and updates, follow CNBC TV 18 on all the social media platforms.